Hello?
Hey Marcus, how's it going?
Hey, what's going on?
Not much, man. So, no service, huh?
Yeah, I'm saying the fucking shack, it's 3G sucks around here.
Shitty deal, man. Shitty deal. What are you up to tonight?
Tonight I'm just gonna be watching the fight. I'm I'm pulling for Rich Franklin and Verdun. Rich Franklin and Mike Russo.
Oh yeah, that's cool. That's cool. So, just talk me through your last win in the UFC.
Oh, okay. Well, beforehand, I went online and then I just wanted to check out the stats and everything. And from what it looked like, I was supposed to show up in Atlanta just to get my ass whooped.
Right.
So yeah. So so that bothered me a lot because everybody's like, oh man, the Battle Beast is gonna get tamed by Blanco. Oh man, he's gonna run through Brimage like some fence line tape. So I'm hearing all this shit and I'm starting to get pissed. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, hey, I'm nobody's punch bag. So if you think he's gonna come in here and knock me out, fuck him. He's gonna get another thing coming. When the fight started, it was completely different from what I saw. Because I went to the drawing board on this cat. Like I'm up here, I'm looking at his interviews. I don't even understand Portuguese. I don't even understand Spanish or Japanese, but I'm fucking just looking at it because I just want to know everything about this guy. I watch him. He was a pretty vicious guy, but no guy's stand up ain't like my stand up. So that's why I wasn't. That's why I wasn't too, too scared or too like, oh my god, this guy's gonna kill me. No, I was like, no guy's stand up ain't like mine. So it was supposed to be a good slugfest.
Yeah.
That's what I was looking for. And all of a sudden he started backpedaling. I was like, and then it caught me completely off guard because in all my fights I never had to chase anybody, so that just caught me completely off guard. So I'm just looking around, just like, damn dog, are you I was like, damn, dog, what's up? You trying to be like Deion Sanders? What's up? You a cornerback? You backpedaling? Like, what the fuck you doing, And it wasn't as bad as Clay Guida last night, but it was almost like that.
Yeah, what did you think of that shit?
You know what? It was bullshit. I was trying to, like, find a nice way to say bullshit, but there's no other word to say. It was total bullshit. Total bullshit. And I'm glad that Greg got the win because, I was, as somebody who's trying to attack and try to initiate the fight, and all of a sudden this guy's like running from you, I can understand his level of being pissed off.
It is total bullshit, but the most fucked up thing about it is this guy almost pulled off the win. The judges almost gave him the win.
I know. That was, you know what? My first opinion, I thought he lost too, because I was like, God, dog it. I was in the bar cussing, because I was like, shit, man, he lost.
Yeah, for sure, man, for sure. Okay, are you
He even thought he lost. I mean, you can see in his eye, he even thought he lost, because you saw how the ref was like, the ref was like grabbing his hand so hard because he was trying to leave and kept like snatching him like to stay for the read the verdict, the official decision.
Right.
And when he won, he was surprised. I was surprised, but I was happy that he won because you shouldn't be rewarded for running like that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you know what I'm saying? And people say that about Machida. I'll never talk about Machida again because Machida, he'll back out, but he'll come right back in with a punch with some combination. You know what I'm saying? But the Clay Guida thing, that was just, wow. Bullshit.
Yeah, man. Okay, so let's see here. Are you still with ATT?
Of course I am.
Yeah, and just talk about some of the guys you've been working with.
Bubba Jenkins. He's a very good wrestler, Division I collegiate wrestling champion. I do a lot of work with Rich Antonio. Man, he's showed me love ever since I first walked through the door. Mike Bruno. Oh yeah, me and my roommate, the heavyweight. Be looking out for him. Joshua Robinson, he coming out soon. Connie, the wrestling coach, he's got my wrestling defense like just super good. Master Laborio, he's been like, drilling, he's been drilling like ground and pound in my head. Charles McCarthy has been very strict on my jiu-jitsu, so I'm feeling more comfortable on the ground. Other cats like Mike Bruno, look, Daniel, we got Daniel Strauss now. They just won the Bellator tournament.
Oh, yeah,
so
sure.
That guy he got thick wrestling. So, man, it's like,
he's good.
We got a nice little squad now, baby.
When are you thinking you'll be stepping back into the cage?
September, either September 1st in Vegas or September 22nd in Canada. I haven't had the opponent lined up for me yet, but those 2 dates, you'll see the Bama Beast doing his thing again.
You got to do Vegas, man. I'm going to be in Vegas for that fight. That'd be sweet.
Nah, man, you'll be in Vegas. But I'll see what I can do, man. No promises. I got to go with the money, man. Wherever I can get the best sponsorship, that's where I got to go. But,
for sure,
Vegas,
bro.
Vegas. But, hey, I've never been to Canada. I hear there's like 5 black people in Canada, so I got to go there to make number 6. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure, man. Would you ever want to rematch Bryan Caraway?
Honestly, yes, I would. I mean, Bryan Caraway is a great wrestler, very experienced veteran, but get the opportunity to fight against Bryan Caraway again. I don't know. The rumor has it that he's 35. That's why he's staying going for so long.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, that's the rumor. So, if he is dropping at 35, it's just kind of tough tip for me because, I would love to, fight him again. But, fighting him was a great learning experience. He made me change a lot of stuff about me. So, that loss to Bryan Caraway was very, it was a learning experience. But I would love to test my knowledge and see what I've learned and grown against Bryan Caraway again.
Okay, man, there's some real sad news. I have to break it to you. Rampage is leaving the UFC. Does this make you sad?
Of course it makes me sad, but I'm a Rampage fan. It was an honor to call him a coworker. You know what I'm saying? Because that's my idol. And it's sad for me, but you gotta be happy. And if he wasn't happy at the UFC, that's an honest to God shame. But whatever he does, I'm going to support him 100% because, man, that's my idol. So if you want to go and make movies for his life, fuck it, go make movies. Hopefully he'll put me in one of the movies. But, you know what I'm saying, just whatever he wants to do, man, I'll support him 100%, man. That's my idol.
Okay, man, give me a prediction for Chael Sonnen versus Anderson Silva.
Man, I think Anderson Silva is going to lay the smack down, and then Anderson Silva is going to retire and say, fuck all y'all, I'm retired. So, and he's going to retire at the best MMA fireball time.
So that's your prediction?
That's my prediction. After he beats Chael, he's going to retire because no one has even came close to beating this man besides Chael Sonnen. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, if Anderson Silva wins, there's no trilogy. Fuck that. I won. You know what I'm saying? And go out on top. You see, but that's the difference between male and female athletes. For some reason, female athletes know when to just say, you know what I'm saying? But male athletes, we just got to have that last hurrah. So you just need to retire at 185, be the best in the world, and Rashad needs to drop to 85 or Rashad can get that 185 belt.
Good stuff, man. Final question. Fantasy fight. If you could fight anyone in the world, who would it be?
If I can fight anyone in the world, like weight classes, none of that shit don't matter?
Don't matter. Fantasy fight, it could be past, present, future. Who'd you want?
Ooh, you know what? I would like to fight Kid Fireball in his prime. Because I remember back in Pride, he was like wrecking shots, like in the lighter weight division. So it would be Gomi all the way. Because, man, back in the day, Gomi was like the shit in Pride. So it would be an honor to fight him like in his prime. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, man. Would you like to promote anything? Throw out your Twitter or Facebook.
Oh, okay. Holla at me, Brim205 on my Twitter. Brim205 Xbox Live. You know, I'm pretty surgical with that sniper on Halo. So anybody want to get their headphone off, holla at me on Halo. Huh? Oh, yeah. Shout out to my home team back in Alabama, Spartan Fitness, Chris Conley, Tommy Elliott. And, yeah, that's about it for the main thing right now, man. Thank you so much for having me on, dude. I greatly appreciate it.
Okay, thanks, man. Talk to you later.
All right, man. Holla.